Let's go. Tap in. Now, Miami, man, salute to you for making it to the next round. And them never had none. That number 11, he trash, man. He sit up there and can't get down the field. He wearing number 10 for one. RG3 type player looking motherfucker. Yeah, Miami came through, man. They got the victory. They move on to the next round. Texas A&M trash, man. That number 10 worse than that kicker for Miami. But that Miami kicker, man, that wind was blowing hard in that game. But they defense, man, stood out. So on to the next round for Miami, man. I'm waiting on North Carolina. I got North Carolina, UNC, Northern Colorado on a 3-pick. Buffalo plus 4.5, which they actually won the game. All college football, basketball, I meant. Now, I'll be honest, I actually took A&M, man. But A&M, I should have known them bitches when they played Texas. I knew they were going to get smacked. And then if you know something today, I don't think it's going to happen later on today. All of the underdogs are covering. Good luck. Now these two teams finna play the rest of the day, finna smash. Ole Miss should win. Oregon should win because these are they divisional champions, but that's that mid-5 division. James Madison and Tulane, man, they don't got shit. Not playing a top-tier team, so you should have that minus 13 or whatever, but yeah, that Miami them points was real good, man. That's the only mistake I had, man. I supposed to took that shit because I knew A&M by the time the game was playing. I told one of my partners, man, I say, man, it's going to be the hardest game to cover, period. And lo and behold, they wasn't trying to do nothing. Also, Tulane, it's going to be a high-scoring game, man. They just started. It's on TNT. I got to move it over to TNT now. Man, they finna blow Tulane out, man. I had a big day yesterday, man. I was 5-1 on parlays, so I'm straight. I got enough money to get out there today and take chances, but I got to get down to business later on. I got a 3-pick start at 3 o'clock, man. That mug is smoking. Smoking hot. What you think about Philly today, man? Philly should clinch the 8th division, should smash Washington Redskins. But that Chicago-Green Bay game going to be intense, man. Green Bay actually sitting there for the lead if they get the victory. But to me personally, I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced with the Bears, but you know, Bears playing pretty hard. I might reverse it, take the Bears plus 5.5. I ain't made my mind up on that game yet. I'm see how these two games that I did take, North Carolina and University of Colorado, North Colorado. I don't even know the score of them games right now. Kind of freelancing after that A&M game. I ain't gonna laugh at this next statement I'm finna say. Let me read you over. The next round gonna be good. Ole Miss versus Georgia. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Who Miami play next round? Why is Tulane even in the playoffs? They in the playoffs because they won the division. That's just like fucking the team that's playing Oregon. James Madison. Facts, I still think the Bears trash. I see Denver finna play at 4 o'clock. I'm skipping that game today in the NBA. Boston playing Toronto. Pelicans playing the Pacers. Miami out of there. They play Ohio State. They're going to need Michael Irvin ass to shit bricks over there. And I mean, Ohio State can be beatable, though, so I ain't going to put that just say they just going to smash. But and it's not going to be at home. So there was a home field game where Miami went inside Texas A&M and beat them. Went inside Texas A&M and beat them, man. I'm give an update on my scores, man. My shit done boiled down to 2 games. I got some 3 o'clock games finna start, but I'm disappointed in A&M, man. It's a Dallas versus Houston going on in Texas, man, with this high school football. South Oak Cliff actually smashed Randall from Houston, man, and win one of the state championship games. We got Duncanville finna come up at 3 o'clock, and the game of the night, DeSoto, finna come up at 7. So it's still some football to go. North Carolina up 12-11. I actually took them on the money line, so I'm hoping they hold on. I ain't putting nothing past no sports today. I guess everybody mad about Jake Paul getting his jaw broke. His brother in wrestling, so at the end of the day, wrestling fake, so they couldn't hurt his brother because he can play with the script. But Jake Paul knew the way that fight was looking. You just see, man, Joshua was in no type of danger. Just coming out, just trying to line Jake Paul up so he can get that super shot to hit that nigga in his jaw, and he broke that motherfucker, man. So I wasn't expecting, man. I just been, when Jake Paul first said he first wanted to fucking box, I was wondering why he doing this shit, but, you know, each his own. He can't box no real boxer. He was getting money with boxing celebrities and motherfuckers who was getting paid off to lose. But when it came down to a boxer, you getting that boxer reputation is on the line. Boxer don't want to get beat. And this actually proven, and here go the debate right here. Even when Joshua whooped the fucking MMA fighter, just straight squaring up with the hands, MMA fighters cannot beat boxers, point blank. I wouldn't give a damn. It's your favorite MMA fighter today. You put him in the boxing ring, yeah, it's gonna be different as the boxer get into the MMA ring. I don't think they trying to do that, but the MMA fighters trying to come over to boxing, just like Woodley, whatever, Tyrone Woodley, man, he sucked too. He done got knocked out 3 times. He 0-3 in his boxing. And when he first fought Jake Paul, we thought, oh, he's going to beat Jake Paul. But look what happened. So boxing is not a sport for MMA, and especially YouTube celebrities. You cannot get up there. You can talk shit to each other on this YouTube metaphor, but when you try to get up there and box a true fucking boxer, your ass gonna get beat up. Niggas gonna get mad behind that statement, but that's true shit. Joshua should KO his ass in the first. He should have, man, but it's designed to get the money, man. Go 6 rounds. Not sit up there and try to make the crowd not get any type of excitement. It's a lot played a role in why that fight went that long. And I'm understanding this shit now, that it's about fucking money. Netflix needs to get paid. They had to last long. And I don't know what Jake Paul was doing, jumping all. He was getting hit, but he was falling. He was wore out. He can't go a 12-round fight with the heavyweights. To get that belt, you have to go 12 rounds. And Jake Paul would have never been able to get a belt going 12 rounds. North Colorado is 40-40. It's halftime in that game. North Carolina is actually losing 16-14. So, hey, I'm in play today. It's a hard day today. Yesterday was basically a walk-off day. That's why I went 5-1. Watch Paul fight Garcia or Canelo next for a money grab, man. Yeah, that's gonna be a bullshit fight with Ryan Garcia, man. He never can recover after Tank Davis fight in my books. I mean, he fell for the okey doke Tank put on his ass by the what's that shit when you lose weight, the dehydration cause. Boxing crazy, man. This shit is fucking rigged. Yep, old washed up UFC fighter. Paul barely threw a punch. He did, but he caught. Man, that shit's so fucking crazy, man. And it's Horsecock. I'm watching this Tulane game, man. 7-0. Horse collar tackle. Man, they finna blow the doors on fucking Tulane. Tulane trash, man. They should have put them down inside another. They should have put Tulane and James Madison in a bowl. Never took them to nothing. Don't let Tulane or James Madison play in anybody in them conferences play in any bowl game. That is a money grab for the university to let Tulane or James Madison play in a bowl game. James Madison don't either. Watch how James Madison play. But I think that's a money grab, man. They got the Skull Oregon and James Madison down to 46.5. Anybody know Oregon like putting up points. They like getting the 50, 60 points, but it's the reason why it's 46. I think it's still at 46. They say it's supposed to be raining, stuff like that. I'm finna give you a 3 o'clock game that I do like. Plus, I like Wyoming, man. Money line. I like Bowling Green. I like them with the plus 5.5. You get them two base basketball teams that's finna play. And I do like the Eagles be up by halftime money line. That's a exclusive YouTube 3-pick. It's actually on the Winnable, but I'm giving it away free on the Winnable to my free pass people. So I'm just giving it to y'all right now. I still got some back end stuff in there for the premium plan and the daily picks, single bet, monthly plan. So it might be a rough play today up in there, but I think after 6, when I do release these evening picks, man, we finna get some money. But it all depends on North Carolina and Northern Colorado, how my morning done started, afternoon done started with this parlaying, man. But on that note, man, it's some. I didn't know NHL was going today too, because I'm finna give y'all a secret. Some people I see drop their spreads to 3.5 on hockey, which that's a good strategy, but it's a high money line in it. Minnesota's up 3-2 end of the first, so that game is going over. This NHL scores I'm talking about. Now Ottawa and Blackhawks might go under. It's 1-0. I never liked them. Let me see how the scores turned out. Detroit actually won 5-2. The Rangers beat Philly Flyers 5-4. So going into tonight, got Seattle playing San Jose Sharks, Anaheim Ducks playing the Blue Jackets. The Golden Knights is playing Calgary, man. That's damn near floating on over 4 points over, and that can give you extra money on a good 5-teamer parlay. Pittsburgh playing Canadians, and Tampa Bay Lightning's playing the Hurricanes. So it's some good games out there if you want to just try to steal some extra money on your parlay or whatever. You do a 3-teamer, you add one of these games up on there. Especially I'm liking that Vegas game. There's some more games I do like, but I know Florida Panthers start at 5, so I won't be able to place that nowhere. You buy that game down to 5. You might got it 4 points. You got to buy it down to 4. It's at 5.5. You look at the 5.5, 5 that they got out there today in hockey. You got chances for a lot of them games to go under. You look at Vegas game. They got it. It's 5.5 too. So hey, I don't know. Scotty, I hope you did a straight bet on that Mississippi State. I actually should have put Mississippi State on the 2 pick instead of putting the straight bet everything. I should have put -14 over 53.5 because the game finna go over. That's another thing. If you can go find any line that can give you 50, 49 points in this game, take the over. It's finna pop. Yeah, they're gonna get violated, man. James Madison trashed. I know when I went, we all went with James Madison during the year. Man, Tulane finna get slaughtered. But on that note, man, I gotta watch this Duncanville play North Shore, 2nd round. Dallas Fort Worth is up 1-0 in the Texas shootout. Dallas against Houston high school football, and we finna see what Duncanville they gonna bring it home. Then the last game is the Soto game being played. Salute to everybody that tapped in. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification. I'm out. Salute to you.